So, Mark, I think people who are thinking about using something like Floreo would love to know not just therapeutically how it's useful, but also integrating something like this into the workflow of their clinic or business. What are some of the things they could think about? So, maybe I thought you could share some of your operations and how you've interacted and integrated Floreo.
Sure. Well, obviously, from an operational standpoint, the first thing we had to figure out is where are we going to store it, right? How do we make sure that people remember to actually simply plug it back in, right? Because I can tell you this early on, someone would forget, and it's easy to forget. And then the next time a therapist comes and says, oh man, it's out of juice, right? So we've worked out a system where we don't have people forgetting now. When we have things written, even in the lid, when you open it up, charge me, right? Kind of feed me Seymour, right? You remember Little Shop of Horrors, the Venus flytrap. So same kind of similar idea. So we really make it so people are taking care of it. And you can see it's right here. We have all the pieces all set up. They're always charged up. And then the therapist, sometimes, if there's no one in here, this room is fairly quiet on certain days and certain times. Sometimes they'll do it right in here because it's a very quiet area. But you'll see all our setup here. Everything is marked here. And then, or they come out here, right? And then, everything is right in here. So many times we'll come in here, and this is one of the therapy rooms, and I'll have them sit down here. And sometimes it really allows us to be creative. I mean, actually, I'll show you a quick technique that the therapists have done. So, show you sitting right here. So, watch this. And now, they've actually used black light, even though it's not really affecting, in the oculus, but it actually is used to calm. And this is a great technique of many that we use with black light, that it totally calms the patient down for some people that are kind of dysregulated and so forth. And, it allows us to use it for another host of reasons, that we're able to actually allow us to dampen what areas are distracting that might be ambient, right? And then we can take the things that we're working on, let's say catching or throwing or whatever, and have them pop in the black light. And we know from our techniques doing this, we can definitely increase that learning curve. And once they've learned that motor task, now you could reintroduce the lights, and no longer are the things that were distracting, right, in the front burner, they're now in the back burner. So anyway, this is just one of many techniques here that we use. But I will say this again and again, our therapists love the Floreo. We feel very honored that Floreo happened to be in our same backyard. So what's better? It's a win-win. It could be a bad thing for them if we have problems like, oh my God, they're right around the corner. But it's been a great relationship. So we really appreciate everything that Floreo's done and what they're doing for the community. And we look forward for the future.
Thank you so much, Mark, for sharing a little bit about your business and
Sure.
your passion. We appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.